Hello, 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 my friends. ¿Cómo están? Buenas noches, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please chat, please comment in the chat box there. Where are you from? Who are you supporting? How are you doing? I got Paola Pinzon Gomez. I got Felipe Esmeralda Business. I got Hassan. I got Kathy, Mitesh. Thank you. Where are you guys? Where's everyone visiting us from? I want to see countries. I want to see cities.
Woo-hoo! The people are
Thank you,
screaming. You cannot see
Janan,
it. You cannot see
William
it on
Fernando.
camera, but people are screaming on the chat.
So thank you for coming. There seems to be a little bit of confusion with the link. There seems to be some confusion in terms of what link Zoom is sending or accepting, but I think we got most of the people. In case you know of anyone that needs the link or the other link to log in, you message the account MalPensando Comedy or myself or Juan, and we will give it to you via private message, and then you can send it to whoever needs it. So welcome to today's public speaking through comedy graduation level 1. We got 5 incredible students graduating today. We got Andres phone saying, let's go Pau, Barnabas, Mississauga, Colombia, Toronto, the States. Nice pics in the background. Stephan, Costa, thank you. I appreciate it. And we got students from Colombia graduating today. Round of applause for Colombia. Chat, comment, scream in the chat room.
Colombia! Come on, my people. If you're from
got
Colombia and you're watching this, comment in the chat. Colombia in the house. Come on, we got one there. Colombia. We got one Venezuela. Who's gonna win? Representing Mexico. No, come on. Let's first hear it for Colombia. Let's hear Colombia. Colombia. Who wrote Colombia? It's half
Colombia.
from Polonia. Polonia y Colombia. Colombia in the house. Colombia in the house.
I love it. It's a good mix.
Nigeria.
We got people from Nigeria graduating. This is how international MalPensando is, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, let's hear it for Nigeria, please. Let's hear it for Nigeria. Barnabas is graduating. Yes. And then, okay, now we got El Salvador. Okay, now let's go for El Salvador. Round of applause for El Salvador. Lilian Bota is commenting and supporting Astrid Martinez, who's also from El Salvador. So we got 5 students, and for those of you who this is your first time coming to a grad show and you don't know what MalPensando is a comedy school that helps people become funny, confident speakers. It was founded in 2014, and we've helped thousands of professionals become funny, confident speakers. The first 4 years, all the courses were in person and in Spanish. And over the last year, we started teaching them in English, and then the pandemic hit, and now we started teaching them online. So we got people connecting from all over the world, which it makes us very proud that our workshops are now international, like Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. So we are very excited, and just some housekeeping items for everyone joining. The guests, please do not, and I repeat, even if the show is incredible, which it will be, but do not activate your cameras and do not activate your mics. As I say this, Jose Roberto Gomez Duque. No, nice. Now you deactivated the camera. Okay, I love it. Kathy Herrera says a thumbs up. So the only ones who will have the cameras and the mic on will be the students and the hosts, and at times the admin. So now we want to welcome the students who are graduating today. On a count of 3, we will reveal the students and they will activate their cameras. This is a magical moment. As Elber Gomez says that they're from Uzbekistan. Okay, I love it.
Elber Gomez Torba. Muy bien.
1, 2, 3. Wow, cameras activated.
Pau, Barnabas,
Astrid. Where's Fernando and Jesus? Oh,
Fernando,
very nice.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, William Fernando is not a student, but he activated his camera. Okay, William, we love to see you. You're very handsome, but please deactivate your camera because we want the call to not get stuck. and only the students and the MCs will have their cameras on and mics. Thank you, William Fernando. All
That's
right,
actually
if
that
in case,
William Fernando is my uncle, and it just surprised me a lot that he understood the instructions. All right, all right, all right.
oh, we got Juan Pinzon, who I guess is also your uncle, and Juan, you look very handsome, but please deactivate your camera. Only the students and the MCs. It seems like a thing where, like Juan and Pao's family will, all of them will activate their cameras just to say hi, and then they'll deactivate them. Okay, so a couple things before we start this show. The first one is these students are not professional comedians, okay? They've been working super hard for 6 weeks. They've been really working, writing, trying to overcome fears, trying to improve their stage presence, writing a lot, understanding how to connect with audiences. So if their jokes suck, you have to laugh, okay? You have to laugh. You have to be supportive. You have to comment, ha 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 ha, in the comments. But if their jokes are incredible, you have to laugh. Don't activate the camera. Emojis, exclamation marks, interrogation marks, everything you want. Let's just do a trial. Let's pretend that somebody told an incredible joke right now, and you, all of us in the chat, we're gonna comment like crazy, emojis and chat on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Amazing. There we go.
Okay, now
That's
we're talking.
beautiful.
Okay, we got
Yeah.
support. Arepa 416, Antonio Manzanares is laughing. Okay, we have a bunch of traditions here, and now I'm gonna pass it to the co-host of MalPensando, was actually the main instructor for this group. I'm supporting. I've been with other groups, but Juan is the master of disaster of this group. I've seen the sets beforehand. They're looking pretty good. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome from Bogota, Colombia, the main man, Juan Cajiao.
What? What?
Chat, be like, amazing.
Amazing. Okay, how's it going, my people? Maybe you did not hear who was speaking prior to me because he did not introduce himself, and it would be a shame to not know who that guy was. He's the other co-founder. He's another teacher within MalPensando, Stephan Dyer from Costa Rica. He deserves a huge round of applause for opening the night. Amazing. Yes, I love that. Yes. Stephan. Kathy Herrera. She's super excited to say your name. She already said it like 20 times. So, as Stephan was saying, my name is Juan Cajiao. Juan Cajiao. Yes, I am from Colombia, and now I'm from Canada as well. So Colombian and Canadian at the same time. Or like a lot of people call me, oh, so you're a mixture of maple syrup and cocaine. And I hate the fucking stereotype because I've never in my life tried maple syrup before. But that's another story. For tonight, we have amazing, amazing students. We have a group of 5, very diverse. We only have one that speaks English as a first language. The rest of them are just learning in this course because we teach comedy, we teach English, we teach everything, we teach French. No, we don't. But they were practicing and they're going to do an amazing job tonight. We call this group the ESL group, English as a second language. Barnabas, which is the only one that speaks English as a first language, he is just out of place. But he's an amazing, amazing addition to the group. We're going to have a blast. Before we get started, I'm going to ask Armando, who's in the back room right now, who's helping us to drive this train tonight. I'm going to ask Armando to put the sponsors up on the screen because I want to mention who makes this thing possible. So really quick, I'm going to say thank you a lot to these 2 brands that have stuck with us throughout the pandemic, supporting MalPensando, supporting comedy, supporting the Latin culture going on in Canada. Lisbeth Herrera, realtor. She sells houses, apartments, halls, trains, anything that you could
jacuzzis,
live in,
whatever you need.
anything. If you want to live in an apartment, penthouse, house, mansion, tiny apartment, small house, in the streets, whatever, she's gonna sell it to you. So thank you so much, Lisbeth, for always trusting us. Also, we have the second sponsor of the night, Parsai Immigration Services. They have always supported us as well. And they are an immigration office. So if you're watching this and you want to come to Canada, or you're watching this and you're in Canada but running from immigration, trying not to be caught, well, call them. They're going to help you out. If you want to come study, if you want to come live, if you want to come work, Parsai Immigration Services, take a screenshot, take a photo, whatever. If you want to have their information, you can also find their information in MalPensando's website, Instagram, Facebook, Tinder, Grindr, High Five, MySpace, anything. So thank you so much. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Thank you for helping us and making this happen today.
Bravo.
They're feeding our bellies. Thank you so much. Elbert Gomez says running away from home. Yes, so if you want to run away from home and come to Canada, you might as well just call Parsai Immigration Services, get your butt over here, and then call Lisbeth to get a house for your butt. Yes.
And they all speak Spanish. So in case you need someone to speak Spanish at Parsai, they have a designated person, and Lisbeth is from Venezuela, so she also speaks Spanish if that's more comfortable for you.
And if you're watching from Nigeria, because we got our man Barnabas, they can help you as well. No need to run. No need to run. Okay, so we're going to get started with this comedy night. But before we get started, we're going to warm up the crowd, and we're going to warm up our dear students. So we're going to do a tradition that we call the group orgasm. Group orgasm. Yes, for some of you, it's going to be the one and only orgasm during the pandemic. So you're welcome. Thanks to MalPensando. How does this work? It works in the following way. For the students, only for the students. When I say one, the guys here, come on guys, you're going to say, when I say one, you're going to go like this. Ah. So let's try it out. One.
Oh.
Yes. Barnabas, what happened there? You almost passed out. When I say two, the girls, so Pao and Astrid, are going to go like this. Ah. All right, let's try it out. Two.
Ah. I only heard Pao.
Yeah, Astrid she was having one of her attacks, so she couldn't breathe. Let's try it again. Two.
Ah. I still only hear Pao.
Yeah, well, you know, there's girls that orgasm with a loud voice, and then there's Astrid in mute. Boom. So when I say one, guys are gonna go like ah. Two, girls are gonna go like this ah. And when I say three, the re, Jesus, listen to me, Jesus. When I say three, you're gonna look straight into the camera, and you're gonna tell. Let me pick someone from the audience. I think we already had someone. Stephan, could you remind me who we had in the audience that we wanted?
Let's pick Kathy Herrera.
I don't even see her here. Is she here?
I see her. She's right under
she's
Barnabas.
there. Kathy Herrera. So, Jesus, when I say three, you're going to look straight into the camera and you're going to say, oh my God, you're so good, Kathy. Okay? Okay, Jesus?
Okay.
Let's try it out. If I say three, what do you say?
Oh my God, Kathy, you are so cute.
Yes, let's give Kathy her.
Okay, so we're gonna get
orgasm.
As a group, we're gonna give Jesus and Kathy an orgasm tonight. So let's get started with this. So 1.
Oh.
2. Astrid, is that you in real life? Is that how an orgasm looks? Oh my God, I'm gonna have an orgasm. Ooh. Let's try it again. 1. 2. That's a very lame orgasm, but it doesn't matter. Let's get fast. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 1. 2. 1. 2. 3.
Oh my God, Kathy, you're so cute.
Yes.
Oh, Kathy, look, Kathy, she's saying ha 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 ha, but she should be saying, oh my God, Jesus, you're so good. Come on. Wow, she said it. Wow, Jesus. She's actually typing, thank you, Jesus, for the first orgasm that I've had in the past 6 months.
You're welcome.
It doesn't sound very good to say that Jesus was the one that gave Kathy an orgasm during the pandemic. But let's get over that idea. Okay, so now Armando's going to put the spotlight on the students because we're going to get started with the first student that we have tonight. I'm probably going to say your last name incorrect because I've been trying for the past 6 weeks, but I'm probably going to fuck it up. But it doesn't matter because this is the ESL group anyways. So let's give a huge round of applause to the first student of the night from Nigeria, Barnabas Akeredolu. Yes, I said it right.
You were on the right track, Juan. I got to give it to you this one. But hello, everyone. My name is Barnabas Akeredolu. And yes, I know what you're all thinking. It all fits into one line on the application form when I'm filling out them. But it's Barnabas or Barney, essentially, for short, depending on where you meet me or what mood you meet me in. For example, if I was in a more serious setting, it's Barnabas with a straight face and nothing else. But when there's good vibes or good alcohol flowing, it's Barney. And basically, essentially, I have two sides to me. I'm something kind of like Bruce Banner or the Hulk or Bruce Wayne and Batman. Or, I could be like Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana, either way you play it. But essentially, when I'm smiling, I'm pretty much like Carlton from Fresh Prince. And when I'm frowning, I'm Wesley Snipes from Blade. But overall, like most of the people here today, I've got a useless university degree. But probably one of the most interesting things about my degree is that I chose probably one of the most specific degrees ever, aerospace engineering. Yeah, you heard that right, fucking rocket science. And honestly, I could have done almost anything in the world. But where I'm from, like Juan had mentioned, in Nigeria, we have this way of reducing degrees or anything to like the most minimal and to almost nothing. Like back home, they wouldn't think twice about calling a civil engineer a construction worker or an electrical engineer an electrician, or even go as far as calling a mechanical engineer a mechanic. And so, of course, if there's one thing my two personalities can agree on is the fact that we don't fuck with that. And so I was like, we're going to hit them with something different. So I was like, boom, here I am, and I'm an aerospace engineer. And now all I'm doing is making paper planes with my nieces and my nephews. But obviously, like just because of this, nothing in life is difficult to me. And my go-to phrase is pretty much, yeah, how hard can it be? It is a rocket science. And this honestly works the most best at like job interviews. They always get stuck on my educational backgrounds. And I love to see their mouths drop once I say, I studied aerospace engineering, as I immediately become like this unicorn in their eyes that they've never seen before. Like, I understand that, no doubt, I'm underqualified to be a rocket scientist, but I'm definitely overqualified for almost every other job I've had in my life. But as I mentioned briefly, I'm from Nigeria. Hey, Kathy. And I'm sure a lot of you think you might know about Nigeria, but you really don't. So allow me to kind of just open up and shed a bit of Nigeria on you. I come from a country where it was reported that a snake swallowed and stole $35 million. True story. You can Google that shit, honestly. And as if not to be outdone, a group of monkeys went and they did double that amount, 70 million in cash, for real. So essentially, you could tell that if Lion King was actually shot in Nigeria, Simba would actually be a mafia boss. And when we're not dealing with nature's most wanted criminals, we also have to deal with some pretty insane leadership. For a period in time, actually, back home in Nigeria, we couldn't find our president. Like, for real, for a couple of months, we were playing hide and seek with our president, and that motherfucker won. But enough about that. Maybe a little bit more about Nigeria. It's also a very religious place, and I come from a super Christian family, and they take that shit to the next level. Like, I'm pretty sure I've been to more churches in my life than I've been to almost anything else, and I did the math. Probably north of about 2,500 different churches and church services in my years. And to put that into perspective for you all, I've been to more churches than there are schools in Toronto, which is also 10 times more than there are countries in the world. I'm probably actually most definitely, because I looked earlier today, 6 times more than the amount in my bank account. And as if this isn't enough, this is also 200% more times than I've had sex in my life. Jesus is watching you. And so obviously you would imagine that my mom, being a super Christian, expects me to bring nothing but the Virgin Mary home for my wife. And to help with my search, she has given me 3 things that I must hit for my wife to be accepted. First and foremost, without a doubt, she has to be Christian, and not just any Christian. She has to be a prayer warrior. And what this means basically is that my wife will never hurt anyone, but she will pray that person violently to death. And this is a real thing, trust me. You can Google that shit. But obviously, next up, she has to be smart and come from a good family. My mom is the CIA, so she will find everything and anything on you, your family, your pets, you name it. And finally, obviously, the last and most important thing, she has to be a combination of Meg Thee Stallion and Kim Kardashian. Get that WAP. Okay, maybe that last one is all me, but I don't know. My mom wants the best for me. And like I said, clearly she does want the best for me. She gave me all these things. So she was excited when I started dating the daughter of a pastor back home. And I'll say one thing, I may have 2 faces, but Ruth, she was next level. If multiple personality disorder needed a picture or a definition, Ruth would be right there. In the Bible, it tells you of the story about Jesus feeding 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. I'm convinced that was Ruth and all her personalities. But so obviously, to get out of this now, to get into why I came to Canada was actually just to escape all this craziness. I needed a miracle. Hello, Canada. And now, obviously, as an outlet to discuss all my trauma, I'm a field rocket scientist. I've been able to come on stage here thanks to Stephan, Juan, and the MalPensando team. And I'm able to do that today and hopefully even, find a special girl in the audience that fits all those criteria for my mom and make my mom proud. So I'd like to say thank you to Stephan as I finish up now. And also, if you're not sure about what's going on in Nigeria, last thing I would say is end SARS. Thank you very much, Stephan. Over to you, Juan.
Thank you. Round of applause. Round of applause for Barnabas. Bravo. The only rocket scientist I've ever met in my life. And in the comments, you were getting about the girl. Lilian Mota just wrote, maybe Kathy could be your girl,
I'll hit you up.
You're throwing a lot of heat. What does the WAP mean? Get that WAP.
Where?
White ass feet. Oh my God. I didn't really know what it meant, but just from seeing your face when I asked, I was like, oh. But my favorite comment of all of them in the chat was Elber Gomez that said, Colombia and Nigeria are like brothers. When you were talking, like, well, probably he's from Colombia, so he was like, Nigeria and Colombia are like brothers. And I was like, well, yeah, they have a lot of things in common. They got the soccer, like really passionate about soccer. So they got soccer, corruption, and small penises. So a lot of things in common. Incredible. Thank you, Elber Gomez, for confirming that and bringing it. Pao is laughing at that. Maybe she can confirm it too. You never know. She keeps laughing. But we're not going to talk about Colombia anymore because the next student is from Central America, where I'm from. I'm from Costa Rica. She's from El Salvador. So in other words, we are Mexican. For everyone in Canada, we're just Mexican. They don't care if you speak Spanish. You're Mexican. I have like a special place in my heart for El Salvador because I lived there for many years. My stepmom is from El Salvador. My sisters are from El Salvador. I lived there for 8 years, and I'm very excited that our next student is from there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from San Salvador, El Salvador, Astrid Martinez. Brava!
Well, hi, my name is Astrid, and people say that I look like a nurse, but just for sugar daddies. Well, everything gives me allergies, and you will see it in a couple of minutes. But when I say everything, I mean it. Like the heat, the cold, the dust, the spices smell, the grandma perfume, the flower smell, spicy food smell, lemon smell, and the food that smells really, really good. And also, I'm allergic to my allergy medicine. Yay. Basically, I'm allergic to everything that keeps me alive. Well, and talking about food, going on dates, really, really hard. Imagine this. In a fancy restaurant, a handsome guy bathed in perfume who brings lilies. Yes, lilies, the funeral flowers. So, without knowing, he's telling me, welcome to our date and to my funeral. Well, to the table, and here comes the waiter with a little soup with a lemon on the side. Yes, the one you have to squeeze onto the soup. So now the whole place smells like lemon. So my nose starts to itch. So I start to rub it and rub it and rub it with my hand, who also has lemon on it. Yay. Oh. And after about 15 minutes of being scratching and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, here comes the waiter with a nice steak, which is tasty, juicy, smells really, really good, and also expensive. Now you know what I want, sugar daddy. So by now I'm so embarrassed about being allergic to everything. I mean, the guy, the flowers, the place, the food, everything. And when he asked me, are you allergic to something? I just say, no, it's the cocaine that I just had. So now it's not only the itching on my nose, it's also the dripping. So sexy. And I'm hoping that this guy didn't bring condoms because I only use Kleenex.
Oh my.
Well, and the allergy meter is rising and rising and rising, so I can quit now. And here comes the sneeze parade, and I'm like, Yes, 15 sneezes in a row. Until I'm just there and there is nothing to do. I can't drink, I can breathe, I can't think. I can't talk. I'm just laying there. Lay there as my So imagine. What a pretty and successful date. So now I wonder why I'm still single and can't mingle. And work is really, really a pain in the ass. Because imagine this, you have a meeting with me in the new COVID reality. So you're sitting in front of me without a mask. I'm heavily sneezing, rubbing my nose, which is dripping, yeah. And I have 2 crying lines, almost like this. I have all the mascara running into my face because of fur. I use the cheap one. Yeah. Then start the sweating because, and this is a fact, when I'm in an allergic crisis, I got menopausal hot flashes. Yeah, I know. I catch for my sugar daddy. Do you want a nurse? Well, make it 2 because I'm about to die.
Oh, Astrid, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to see how everyone in the chat just throws laughter and applauses and happy faces and emojis and everything right now because she did amazing. And if there's a sugar daddy out there, please send money to her because we need to keep her alive. She's dying. After her set, it was funny because everyone in the chat was like, oh my goodness, is she okay? Is she having like an allergy attack right now? Someone actually commented something about the COVID must have been crazy for you, being so allergic to everything. It's funny because I know, like, we cannot see the people in the audience right now, but I'm betting $100 that 99% of the people that just watched your show are like, okay, so we need to put our mask on now. Thank you, Astrid, for your show. It was amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to, well, before we get there, it's funny story, quick story. With Stephan, we went to El Salvador to do a comedy show because his family lives there. So his family picked us up in the airport, and his uncle was telling us in the car, he was like, no worries, everyone's coming to the house to say hi. All the Mara's coming over. And for those people that don't know, for everyone else in Latin America, Mara is the most dangerous gang in the world. And Stephan's uncle was saying, the Mara is coming over to say hi. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And the Mara, and I'm like, the Mara is coming to his house. What kind of friend do I have? You know, I'm like, maybe he knew that, like, his family knew that I was Colombian. And they're like, oh, he's probably a drug lord. So let's get the gang from El Salvador here. But it was actually because in El Salvador, they call a group of friends the Mara, La Mara. And I was like, thank God, thank you so much. I'm alive. Now, after Astrid's show, we're going to go to Colombia. Do we have Colombians in the house? Type Colombia. If there's any Colombians in this show right now, go ahead in the chat. Say Colombia. I love Colombia.
Colombia.
Yes, Felipe Esmeralda, Colombia. Hassan. He's like, Colombia, but I'm actually Palestinian. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Colombia, oh my goodness. We got a whole bunch of Colombians in the chat right now. So now we're going to move from Bogota, Colombia. I want to give a huge, amazing round of applause to Paola Pinzon.
Hi, everybody. Thank you all for the support. My name is Paola, and my friends say that I look like Chewbacca. Well, just the ones who have seen me naked from the waist down. And if you didn't get it, don't worry. It was a hairy vagina joke. I feel I feel weird about being so hairy because as a woman, society expects me to have smooth, moisturized, hairless skin, and I'm not a fucking dolphin. So my hair grows so fast that I shave in the morning, and by the afternoon, my armpits will be Freddie Mercury's singing, I want to break free. I want to break free. So, for a hairy woman, there are a couple of solutions like waxing, shaving, laser, even revolution, and believe me, I've tried every single one of them. For me, going to the beauty salon to get my legs waxed is very uncomfortable. When I go, it's like the lady is super nice right before I get my pants off, and then she's like, Rosa, Rosa, Rosa. Okay, Rosa, we're gonna need more wax, a couple of additional sticks, baby powder, more baby powder. You should have seen this. You know what? Bring holy water, free my schedule for the day, and call Armando the gardener. Maybe he can help us. Lady, this is going to hurt. So shaving is the worst solution for me because God decided to give me the amount of hair of Uncle Ed and a very, very sensitive skin, so I couldn't do anything about it. Finally, I tried the laser thing and wasted my whole retirement budget on it. I can't stop thinking about the dreams I could have achieved with the money I've spent trying to please people who are not comfortable with real bodies. I could have bought a penthouse in Monaco. Maybe I could have paid my university degree in Harvard. Uh, I could have even paid Superman to laser my ass hair, or at least pay for English classes instead of being here doing comedy with a room full of people who only speak Spanish. So, talking about people who are not comfortable with real bodies, I hate them. I basically hate them. And I hate when they feel empowered to give me advice that I've never asked for about my body. And especially if it comes from a man. So the other day I was with a guy and he was like, uh, hairy legs are not sexy. Have you tried not having body hair? And I was like, hey, buddy, have you tried growing up and stop desiring to fuck little girls instead of a real woman? And I remember that a couple of years ago, a guy from university told me that as a woman, being so hairy was the best birth control. And I realized that he was right because I start fucking everyone and I still don't have any kid. Not the case of my dolphin younger sister and her little kid. So, believe it or not, I've had boyfriends with all of my bushy parts and my bad temper. And I have to say that I feel very proud about everything I did in my relationships. I've had 3 serious relationships. I've fallen in love. I have been vulnerable and I've been cheated on. Well, I'm just kidding. I didn't fall in love. And I'm a great girlfriend. Maybe I could even pass Barney's mom test. I don't know. Up to this point, I've only had 3 ex-boyfriends, 2 restrictions orders, and 1 stolen tire. But don't worry, my exes are also okay, excluding the side effects of cheating on me, like difficulty in breathing, insomnia, confusion, and paranoia. Don't worry, don't worry. My husband knows everything I did. He knows everything about me and everything about our relationship. Well, except the fact that we're married. But thank you very much for not telling him and for the support tonight. Have a great night.
Yeah. Bravo, 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 bravo. Power and Barney, power and Barney, power and Barney.
I'll let you know right after.
Barney and
Nigeria and Colombia.
Barney and Katy.
That Nigerian and Colombian brotherhood and sisterhood is gaining a lot of points here in the chat. We got a bunch of comments. We got a lot of laughter, a lot of yas, a lot of Pao bravos, laughing faces. Barney and Pao says, llenan mi dignidad, says Ana Maria Martinez. Dolphin little sister, says Kathy Herrera. And Antonio Manzanares loved the birth control joke. So thank you for that. Herrera Costa says, where there's hair, there's joy. Donde hay pelo, hay alegría, hermano. Oh, I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, well, this is if Barnabas wasn't here, we could just switch to Spanish. Everyone is just like trying their best to not have spelling mistakes in the chat, but it's great. I love it. We're practicing our English. Hassan, AJ, and Mitesh, yeah, you're right. Felipe says ha 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 or ja ja ja. Spanish or English laughter. The Colombians are so good that we got 3 of them in this group. So now we're going to continue this grad show. But before we go on to the next student, I just want to remind you that should any of you lucky people in this call, because we're having a great time, very funny students, would want to join this course, if you call now, if you join today, you get a $50 discount, and we start next week, Wednesdays or Thursdays. You can join any of the classes. And it's from 6:30 to 9:30 on Wednesdays or Thursdays, Toronto time. So if you message us, we will give you the code. We'll put it towards the end, but in case you want to write it down right now, it's webinar. And that's with a W, not with an HU for the Latinos. Okay, very cool, my friends. We're going to continue this incredible grad show. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. Diana Salgado says, Pao, siquiera no entendimos, pero Juli sí entendió. All of Pao's family did not get a thing, but they heard people laughing. So I guess that they're proud of you, Pao. They're proud that you know English past the alphabet and past the colors and the days of the week. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing our grad show. We are still staying in Colombia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the main man, the unbreakable, the unmistakable, the highly capable, Fernando Toro. Brava.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. Good evening. My name is Fernando Toro. I'm from Colombia, but I'm living in Canada. And some people say that I look like a bouncer. Not the one that you think, right? Not the one that takes care of the fights in a bar, but the one who takes care of the tickets in the background. I'm gonna share with you, I'm gonna start by saying that what I do for a living. I am a user experience designer. I work for a insurance company in Canada, and the nature of my work makes me have this communication, constant communication with business. I have to do a lot of presentations. I have to pitch my designs along with my design lead, and I sometimes I feel that my audience are sometimes like these business people, vice presidents, product owners. I have developers. I have a bunch of people that I have to talk to, and I feel that they don't understand me. I feel that they don't get what I'm saying. So so I start to think like what could be the cause of that? Like maybe it's because I'm rolling too much the R, like Chewbacca, or maybe like Paola, like she's doing like a Chewbacca thing from the waist down. Or when I say beer instead of bear, or when I say gay instead of guy, or when I say focus, and this way, I used to work in a call center like 15 years ago, and can you imagine like me working in a call center saying those words? It was like, "Hey, good morning, sir. How are you? I'm calling you to offer you these pills that will help you focus at work." Like, what? Say, focus. Another reason I think they don't understand me is because they get distracted by something. I think that maybe because they find me, I don't know, handsome, attractive. I don't know. I'm Colombian, you know, like I have this Latino style, Latino flavor. And I'm saying this because one day in a presentation I was presenting, right? And I had this on the front seat. I had this beautiful girl, beautiful woman. She had like this deep blue eyes, red lips. She was gorgeous, right? She had, I remember that she had this tiny skirt, like black tiny skirt. And all of a sudden she did this move like Sharon Stone style when she was on Basic Instincts or Bajos Instintos. And I was like freaking out, man. Like, but I thought she was gorgeous. And sorry, babe, she's gorgeous, but not as hot as you, my wife. So, all about these fears, it's difficult to know, you know. One day, one of those presentation gurus, one of those Toastmaster gurus said to me, the solution to control your fears on stage is to imagine people wearing like with underwear or naked, and guess which one I chose. People naked, man. Like, for example, Barnabas, I'm picturing you naked right now, and man, I can tell you are Nigerian. And Paola, I'm picturing you right now naked, and maybe Rami, I know that you don't have your camera on, but I see you naked, man. Not always. Yeah, not always is fear. I also feel sometimes that I feel upset at presenting, right? I feel upset because I see people that they get distracted, right? They get distracted with their phones. They just stare at their phones, and or they start to do some stuff, some shit like they are not paying attention, right? And that's disrespectful. I of course I feel upset. The feeling is similar to when the cable company charges me for extra fees. Like in Canada, Rogers always do that. Or when I get those calls from China or or India, like offering things that I don't care, that I don't want, in a language that I don't fucking understand, or just products that I don't give a fuck. You know, they are like, hello, my name is Anwar, and I say, sorry, my friend, you know what? I don't understand. I don't care. Bye bye. Boom. So this presentation is about my feelings. I'm sharing a lot about me, and lately my wife makes me feel scared every time that she comes to me and she asks me this question, that she wants to have another child, and I say, you want a baby? Sorry, I don't understand. I don't care. Bye bye. Boom. I really feel scared when she asked that, and I know that the dads in the audience will understand me, right? It's not only because you lose your hair or your belly grows. It could grow twice the size. It could grow as big as really big as and you know what? Maybe they can. You know what? Fuck it. I forgot that part. You know what? And finally, the last reason for me to be scared about it is because I'm gonna be just in the smallest room in my house, touching myself, thinking about the girl that was at the presentation, the gorgeous girl at the presentation, and that's it. You know, that's why I'm scared of those presentations. My name is Fernando Toro, the bouncer with fears. Thanks.
Huge round of applause for Fernanda. Amazing. Rami, you turn on your mic. Can you turn it off, please? I don't know why we're seeing Rami on the spot right now. Okay, I wanna see people putting in the chat. We love you, Fernando. I want to have one of your kids. It doesn't matter if you're married. We want to go for it. That was amazing. I want to highlight that while Fernando was doing his show, people were debating and saying that he actually looks like the Colombian version of 50 Cent. That he looks that he's the 50 centavos. Oh my goodness. Another person said something about, that you look like a bubblehead. Like one of those toys that you put in a car and moves their head. Yes. And I remember that you said during class that you wear the Colombian version of RoboCop. Because your head is like when RoboCop gets the helmet off, that's you, man. It's you. So, and there was another fight in the chat that I want to highlight, which was about Barnabas having a huge leg, a third leg. If you did not understand, this is a penis joke, like Paola would say. All right, my peeps, we've come to the last of the students of the night. We're going to stay in Colombia because he's from La Heroica, la ciudad de, hey, ven aquí, hey, rico, sí, sabroso, Cartagena. Let's give a huge we're going to give a huge round of applause. So big, as Barnabas' leg. Third leg, and this is a dick joke again for Paola. So let's give a huge round of applause from Cartagena, Colombia, Jesus Andres Paz.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jesus. Because of my skin color, people say that I look like the kid from The Sixth Sense, the Sixth Sense movie, when they said, I see dead people. but you know what? The truth is, I can see that people, because I'm Jesus. So guys, I just want to start saying that I came to Canada 2 years ago. I moved here with my wife, and I currently work in consulting. And I feel really frustrated about it because consulting is all about proposing solution, providing advices, implementing solution to the customers, but I cannot support my ideas in English, right? So I cannot support my argument in English, which is really, really, really bad. In Colombia, I was back in Colombia, I mean, the country where I come from, in my job, I was really well known for leading projects, implementing solutions, but in here, I always get lost in translation. So it seems like I am another person, a shy person, introverted person. Sometimes people see or think that I didn't even know what is going on around me, right? So in Spanish, I am a professional, but in English, it seems like I'm not, man. Like the other day in the office. So I was trying to find to describe essential words or basic words, and I was like, hey guys, how can I say when you want to provide solution, implementing solution, improve the processes of the company, but not personally, just like professionally? And one guy said, consulting, and I said, yes, thank you. And then I asked, hey, how can we call the thing when you hire someone to manage project? And the same guy said, project management. Thank you. And then I asked again, hey, how can I say when you want to gather, the main input for the project? And the same guy said, requirements. Yes, thank you. And then one final question. So how can we? What is the name of the person who knows the answer to everything? A fucking suck up? Yes, you are one. So guys, I really hate when I cannot support my ideas in English. My coworkers think that they don't know if I am speaking Spanish, English, Arabic, or that they or many people say like Mexicans, right? And well, but anyways, we have to face it, right? Another thing that I like that really frustrates me is like when I moved to Canada, nobody told me that. One important thing. So everybody told you that you're gonna face challenges, you're gonna find a good job, you're gonna improve your skills, and yada yada yada. But nobody told me that you're gonna do one important activity. So and I say, what? Yes, washing the dishes every day. As an immigrant, we have to wash the dishes every fucking day. And then, as I mentioned before, I moved with my wife, and we have an agreement. So the person who doesn't cook is the person who washes the dishes, right? Since she is the one who cooked the most, I am the one who washed the most and eat the most. And, but the problem here is when she cooks, I have to wash dishes that I didn't even know I have. So for instance, she could use large plate, small plates, pans, cutting boards, knives, machetes, bazookas, guns, just for prepare a cereal. So it's kind of what the heck is going on here. Currently, gloves are my uniform here, so I use it. And my best friend is this liquid, right? So it's sad, but it is what it is. My best friend. And my last, and also what really keeps me motivated doing this activity is because my wife doesn't want to do it. She hates to washing the dishes, and I want to keep her happy, right? And you know what happens when your wife is happy? The reward is really good. So another, and guys, my last frustration or something that I really hate here in Toronto or in Ontario is how your driver license depends on the examiner attitude. So here is quite difficult to get the driver license, but here is quite funny because everything depends on the examiner attitude, right? And I remember the first time I took it, I failed, and I remember on that day, the guy, the examiner, looks. I remember he looked like a drug dealer with glasses, and and he was like 1 hour and 30 minutes late, and it seemed like he didn't want to do the test, right? So he wanted to immediately reject my test. And I was like, what the hell is going on with this guy, right? So his attitude was extremely rude. And can you imagine how rude can a person be with a tester that doesn't even know what he is asking? So I was learning English, right? So it was quite difficult to understand. And guys, this is totally true. Every time he opened his mouth, my armpit start to sweat a lot, man. So I was like, that he tried to, or that he gave me an instruction, like turn left, turn right. I was like, oh my God, my armpit was sweat. And like, I was like, I don't know, like taking a shower, right? At the end of the test, I fell and we were swimming within the car, right? With my sweat, right? It was horrible. And, but and then I remember one question that he asked me, hey, can you do please a parallel parking? So I parked, and then I said, what is a parallel parking? And that guy said, what the heck? So the truth is, man, I don't need to do the parallel parking because I'm Jesus. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Another round of applause. Well, my favorite thing about Jesus taking the wheel in this graduation is that you can confirm that he is Jesus because he did not say a single bad word. And when he talked about sex, he didn't say the word sex. He was just like, oh, I love it. And his wife, is your wife around, Jesus, in front of you? Is your wife around? Did she see you guys?
She's on our bedroom, but she's laughing, right?
Well,
she's
I
in our
hope so.
bedroom, and he goes like this.
Kathy says she's waiting in the bedroom. Elber says Jesus is my co-pilot. I love it. Okay, another round of applause in the chat for our 5 students that just graduated today. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then somebody said Magdalena. Ladies and gentlemen, Pao really loved that one.
I just get it.
Yeah, you got it like a second and a half late. I love it. It's probably one of your cousins or uncles who wrote that. We're very proud of our 5 students: Barnabas, Astrid, Pao, Fernando, and Jesus, the main man. Jesus Peace, that's his real name. And as I said, they worked very hard, led by Juan over the last 6 weeks. And this is not easy because, as you can tell, they're not really telling jokes that you can find on the internet. They're talking about their own lives. They're connecting with you guys through pain, through truth, and being very vulnerable and sharing their daily lives, stuff that may have made them sad in the past, or challenges that they've gone through at work and in their personal lives, physically, mentally. So I really want to commend you and congratulate you again, because even like the hardest part is not just coming here. It's every class, it's doing the homework. Over the week 5 or week 6, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna quit. I don't want to do this. My speech is not funny. But at the end of the day, I want to thank you again for trusting the process and believing in yourselves, because you destroyed it. I I think you had like over 1,000 comments there, like between the 5 of you. So this is incredible. Monica Ricardo says her wife is so smart, and I am thinking that Monica Ricardo may be Jesus Christ's. I suspect.
That's true.
Monica,
I suspect.
aka Virgin Mary.
Yes, I suspect. Rami says this was awesome. Thank you for the great night. I'm gonna hand it to Juan to close off the night. And
yeah, I'm gonna ask the people that are in the audience to hold on, don't leave, because when we're done, we're gonna make all of you turn on your cameras and all your microphones, and we're gonna say what an amazing show the students had, but not yet, because first of all, we want to do another tradition, which is we like to congratulate and we want to commemorate our students with their diplomas. So everyone in the chat, every time we call one of the students, you have to scream. You got to send emojis, clap, underwear, whatever. If you want to send a selfie, a nude, anything you want to send over to congratulate, because some of the students tonight are going to be graduating for the first time in their lives. Okay? So I'm going to ask Armando, who's in the back of all this logistics. Let's give a huge round of applause to Armando.
Yeah,
Armando
round of applause
is
for
taking
Armando.
care of the
Killing
logistics. We cannot
Killing
see
it.
him on the screen, but he's taking care of everything that's happening behind the scenes. So I'm going to call the students in the order of appearance, which is, let me just look for the list really quick. From Nigeria, let's get Barnabas. Are you, Armando, are you taking care of this? Yes, right? There we go, Barnabas. You're graduating
Yes,
for the
Barney.
first time. Amazing. Your family is going to be super proud. You have to put this on the side by your diploma that says rocket science. Now you're going to put MalPensando, comedy, public speaking, to make your family very, very proud.
My mom is watching. She's very proud right now.
She probably is. Now we're going to call from El Salvador, Astrid Martinez. Whoa!
Yeah, allergies. Yeah, allergies.
There we go. Astrid Martinez, alias Alergias. Un aplauso. Very good. She did amazing. Some people might be thinking that she was overacting the whole allergy thing, but she was actually doing it because she suffers from allergies a lot. Yesterday we were practicing and she was about to die any second. Okay, now we're moving to from Colombia, Paola Pinzon. Bravo! Bravo! Finally, she's making the family proud. Finally, something good. Finally, she is making us proud. Good. Okay. Armando's rushing me, so now we're gonna go to from Colombia, RoboCop, Colombian version. Fernando Toro. Bravo!
Yeah.
Fernando already went through the MalPensando courses in Spanish, but now he wanted to take it to the next level because he lives in Canada and he said, fuck it, I might as well do it. Face my fear, look at it in the eye, and fucking laugh at it. And he did amazing tonight. I think, even though this was your first English workshop and doing comedy, your show, for me personally, was the best one, including the Spanish ones. So congratulations. I loved it.
Yeah, to me, this one was better than all your Spanish grad shows as well.
That's cool.
Congrats.
Now, from all the way from heaven and earth, let's give a huge round of applause to Jesus, our Lord, Andres Paz. Amazing. Bravo. Now, let's all give a huge round of applause to the audience, to the students, to the teachers, to everyone. Let's just do it at the same time. Bravo! What an amazing night. Now, we're going to quickly go through a quick question that each one of you is going to answer in 10 seconds. What was the highlight of the workshop? What is it that you most liked about it? Or did it change anything about yourself? So we're going to go in order. So Barnabas, anything you want to share with the audience tonight?
The highlight of the workshop, I think maybe we'll go back to like just learning how to set up the jokes, understanding the premises, attaching emotion to an action or to a thing. And obviously also learning about Chewbacca.
And
Yes.
I know that Barney, he just changed his name on Zoom, but 5 minutes before he had the tripod. Just for Kathy. Okay, now we're gonna move on to Astrid. Astrid, same question. Anything you want to share? You're on mute.
You're on mute. Well, your allergies took away your voice.
He's allergic to speaking.
Allergic to talk. Well, for me, the highlight was being freely in front of the camera and do this and feeling comfortable.
Good. Feeling comfortable.
Yeah, I love that.
I love it because Astrid joined the workshop and she was very honest. She said, I hate public speaking. I hate standing in front of an audience. I suffer a lot from that. So she wanted to join, do it in English, and she fucking killed. So congratulations again. Thank you for joining and trusting the process. Now we're going to go to my cousin, Paola. Anything you want to share?
Well, I think that for me, the most important part and was like trying to share something that was very personal. At some point, I thought that it was more about like personal development than English or comedy, because it was, okay, I have to be very honest with the things I'm writing or the things I'm sharing. And it was a little bit like scaring for me, but I'm very thankful for you. I'm very thankful with you because I feel great now.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are very proud because for the first time in your life, you made people laugh. Great job. Now we're going to move to Fernando Toro. Anything you want to share?
Well, I would say that I enjoyed it. I think more than the ones in Spanish, even though the graduation was in person, it's a completely different experience. But now in this context that we have worldwide, it's really important for work, and you know what, like this thing is really important. It's gonna make me feel better at work, presenting and also making my audience understand what I'm saying. So,
Yes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
for sure. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, the main thing about speaking in front of an audience, especially, like, it doesn't matter in what scenario, online, in person, is feeling confident. And this workshop, I think it pushed your confidence levels up because it's something that not everyone is gonna go into. Like, a lot of people are afraid of this, of public speaking, of doing comedy. Not everyone would join. Some people are gonna just say, I can't, that's not for me. You people, this group, you had the guts to come in and kill it. So congratulations again. And we're gonna close up the night with Jesus again. Do you want to share anything?
Well, I enjoy to be like out of my comfort zone, sharing my weaknesses and my experience here in Canada. So I really enjoyed that. It was my first time, and thank you. It is a really good program.
Yes, huge round of applause to the students again.
If Jesus approves, you know it's right.
If Jesus Christ takes the workshop, why don't you take the workshop? So as Stephan was saying, Armando in our back room over here is going to leave the link maybe you could show, Armando, I don't know if I'm pushing the buttons here, but maybe you can show the slide where we talk about the workshop really quick, 10 seconds. But basically 6 weeks of you opening up with a group, being honest, learning the tips and techniques of how to do public speaking, learning the basics about comedy, combining the two with personal growth, like Paola shared, and making this whole bunch of things come together into this one night where you come in and you make people laugh with your own vulnerable side, your own stories, being yourself, being comfortable in your own skin, and having fun. So if you want to join, go ahead, take a screenshot, talk to your friends, talk to your family members, talk to us. We have a discount for people that joined the show tonight. So if you want to take advantage of the discount, well, come to us. Now, sorry, go ahead. You were gonna add something?
I just wanted to thank again to everyone who showed up, and especially our sponsors, Lisbeth and Parsai. They are not just our sponsors for the workshops. They're for all the shows that we do for year round. They've been with us for years. And Lisbeth sold me this house. It hasn't collapsed yet, so she's for real. You can contact her. She has an incredible Instagram that you should check out because she informs a lot of people about crazy, like really cool things that you don't just like it. Even if you don't want to buy a house, it's interesting everything that she promotes on her Instagram, Lisbeth Herrera Realtor. And then Parsai, they are located by the Eden Center, by City Hall, and they are just like very trustworthy. Al Parsai has written like in so many books on immigration, award-winning books, and they got the English side and they got the Spanish side. So whatever you need to come live, study, or work, you can message them on Instagram or on the website, and it's basically just settler.ca. That's their website. It's like one of the most visited websites in Canada. Like it's really, they've done a great job in helping people. Settler.ca, settler.ca. So I just wanted to commend them again for supporting us. Beautiful. And for supporting the students and everyone.
Amazing. Now we're gonna get the people. Armando, you could take turn off the spotlight and allow everyone to put the gallery view. So if you're on your computer, click on the gallery view, and everyone in the audience, this is the time to turn on your cameras, turn on your mics. We're gonna do the big round of applause. So join us. If you understand English. For the Spanish speakers, prendan sus cámaras, prendan sus micrófonos. Vamos a aplaudir como grupo. So everyone, hold on. If you're Nigerian,
Oh my
oh, we got people from, look, we got Hernan Acosta, we got Hernan. We got Hassan, Francisco Rodríguez, Felipe Esmeral, Nani prendió y apagó.
What's poppin', Femi?
Femi Alamu, Mónica Ricardo,
Lilian Mota, Dolly Duque. A ver, prendan, Marimba, Mitesh. Come on, people, turn on your cameras. We got Francisco Rodriguez. We got Karen Martinez. We got Monica Ricardo.
I can't. It says the host keeps turning my camera off.
Kathy, we're waiting for you. Everyone is waiting on Kathy because Barnabas is about to propose on camera. Ana Maria Martinez.
The host keeping me off the camera.
Ana Maria Martinez.
Annie, turn on the camera.
That should have it on.
Hey, Kathy.
I'm rushing over here.
You gotta teach Kat to turn on the camera. Jesus Christ.
Kathy Herrera.
Lil, you gotta
oh
teach
my goodness.
Kat.
I'm sorry.
Barnabas can turn on your camera using his third leg. What? That was a big oh my goodness. Okay, my people, everyone that turned on the cameras, smile, point at the camera, look at the camera, do something weird, funny, laugh, show your ass, your boobs, your whatever, push. If you're Paola,
One.
your bottom. Show your Chewbacca
Okay,
side.
on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. Great picture.
Okay, now we're gonna do the live applause. So huge round of applause for these students tonight. Yay!
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Bravo.
If anyone wants to say something, comment about the show, this is the time. If you were part of the audience and you have a comment, you want to say something that you liked, this is the time. Raise your hand. I'll call your name. And please go ahead and share. Do we have anyone in the audience that wants to say something? Kathy, I know Kathy wants to say something. Come on, contribute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just want to say great job. Thanks for putting me on the spot. Really made me blush. And guys, I'm not really into guys, but I would go straight for all of you.
Yeah.
Nice cat.
Well, we got Pau. She is in the middle. She hasn't decided yet, so maybe Kathy can just push her over the bridge. Who else? You wanna? Natalia
raised her hand.
Something? Yeah, she wants to.
Well, I want to say to Pao that congratulations. I haven't seen her for almost like 13 years, 14, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. And it's nice to see that you're always the outgoing girl that I remember. So have fun. I'm happy for you. Yeah. And everyone, congratulations.
Thank you.
And she's driving. She loves her so much. She's driving and watching the show. This is incredible.
No, my boyfriend's driving.
Natalia, where are you?
I'm in Florida.
Ah, okay. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so.
You know that with American dollars, the workshop is actually cheaper, and we start next week. Oh my God, you're gonna join! Incredible!
I know.
That's unbelievable.
Natalia.
I'll keep it in mind.
Point the camera at your boyfriend. Hey, boyfriend! Oh my goodness! Look at those sexy pecs and the biceps and everything on this guy. Holy shit!
No more. That's for me. You have
fun. Hey, boyfriend. Natalia her birthday is coming up. I have no idea, but she wants to join the workshop. So go ahead and pay for it. Okay. Anyone else that wants to share something?
Okay, guys. In my defense, I also wash the dishes. Okay.
So we're guessing that's Monica, who probably is Jesus' wife. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for making him look back that in front of his audience. Anyone else?
Great.
I know Femi Alamu, he's looking at the camera like he wants to say something. He wants to share something. Look at that smile. Pretty smile. Ooh, look at it.
I've seen Barney's third leg before.
Holy shit! Where? We wanna hear the story. Where? In jail. In jail.
Well, we lived together throughout university. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh my God! There was a 6-pack of legs in that house.
Now the question is, Femi, how close did you see it? How close to you?
I don't think I can share that
right now. Okay. Anyone else wants to share anything? Hernan, you want to share something? You were laughing your ass off. Come on, share something.
Yeah, I mean, I went to the workshop not too long ago. I think it was like the beginning of the pandemic. And I think about you doing it in English. I think it's another challenge. It sounds very good, very interesting.
Good, because we're starting soon.
Lots of fun tonight. My wife, she's next to me, and she was like push, and she was laughing. I had so much fun. Congratulations, guys! It was really good. I like the tip with the dishes. I'm gonna try to do it tonight. So
Good. All right. Okay, anyone else? Hassan wants to share. He was toasting with us. He was with his drink right there. Boom. Salute. Hassan, anything to say?
You're on. Yeah, there you go. You were on mute. Now you're not on mute. Hassan is allergic to Zoom, but I got something to say for Hassan because Hassan, Lily, Kathy, Dave, Avelino, Estrella, a bunch of people who are on this call, Felipe, Pipe, they're actually graduating this week as well. So Lily, Hassan, Dave, Kathy, they're graduating on a Wednesday night, also on Zoom, also in English. So come and support them. And then Felipe Esmeralda in level 2. He's graduating next Monday. So we got graduations all over the week across. Like, it's going to be incredible, and we're very, very proud of everyone. And if you want to join and see our grad shows, you just go on malpensando.com and register, and you can see all of them for free. You can also donate $100 or $200 or $300 if you want towards the cause. And we'll see you there. Hassan is back.
I am.
Oh.
There you go. You're on mute. You're still on mute.
How's Hassan gonna do this tomorrow?
There we go. I had to switch to my phone.
There we go.
Join from the other 4 electronics that you got there. Join from the iPad now.
Yeah, so I have a few others that I can tap into. Great show, guys. Great show. It was awesome to see this as a preview to what we're gonna come up with. So looking forward to it, really.
Yes. Thanks for joining. Anyone else? Marimba. Go ahead.
Well, really great show tonight. I'm really thankful for Fernando to invite me for this. It's really awesome. Fernando, your performance was great. And he said that he's picturing me naked. I don't really know to feel bad for me or for him, but that was a really, really great show, guys. Spot on. You guys are pros. Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
I just want to say congratulations to everybody graduating today. That was amazing. It takes a lot of courage to be up there. And for anybody considering the program, we're graduating tomorrow, and I got to experience it for the last 6 weeks. So if you're on the fence, I highly suggest you go the opposite way. I'm just joking. No.
Let me just mute you for a second.
It's a really interesting experience of like self-exploration. So yeah, highly suggested.
Beautiful. Thank you, Lil.
Okay, I guess this is it for tonight. So